What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Burnout Brighter podcast. This is episode 139. My name is Matt. I'll be your host for this evening's events. I'm joined, as always, by my wonderfully lovely co-host, Destiny.
It sounded like you kind of messed up my name. Like you weren't sure if you wanted to say my name first.
I knew I wanted to say your name first. I was trying to stall up to remember which side I put you on. And because of the mirrors, smokes and mirrors, reflections.
But I feel like it doesn't even matter because
VFX,
once
it's just all of that combines. My mind gets confused. Green screens.
I legit feel like you could do this or this and it wouldn't matter because you're the one who edits. So just put the video wherever you do it.
Yeah, but that means I have to move all the text around and stuff too, and this is so much work. So it's easier for me to guess and be wrong. Oh my
god! Okay.
Again,
I don't know which side I'm on. I think I'm on this side.
Yeah, usually you are to my. If you're looking at the screen, you're to your top right. Usually. Yeah. So whatever that direction this works out. Yeah, VFX, smoke and mirrors, green screens, everybody. That's the times we live in. And with the angry vegetable himself, Mr. Mad Ceiling, Lou, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
What's up, folks? Glad to be here. Yeah, not a whole lot. Just working on tunes. You know how it is.
Hell yeah, and new tunes are imminent, which I cannot wait to listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen, Lou, if you ever need some vocal tracks, me and Destiny can do it.
I knew he was gonna.
Okay? I am specifically really good at rap, and Destiny is specifically really good at also rap. So we're a rap dynamic duo.
Oh, I'm so good at rap.
Oh man,
so good.
Yeah, that'd be great. Lay down some bars for me.
Yeah, exactly. In Korea,
is that what they're called? Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Bars. Back in Korea, Destiny and I were a duo known as DM because we always slid into those DMs. You
what?
You get it. Yeah, we're cool. Yes, exactly. On this week's show, we're going to be talking all about some of our favorite and most prevalent moms in gaming. As I like to call them, MILFs, moms I'd like to friend. That'll be the focus of the show today. I see Destiny. Perfect. Yes, that's the reaction I wanted. Exactly that. Yeah. But before we do talk about some of our favorite MILFs, let's check in with each other because it's been a second. I'm going to start with Destiny. Destiny, what's up? What's new? What's been going on?
Hey, so just been working a lot, taking on more responsibility at my job, which is always nice, being recognized for what I'm doing. Finished up Westworld, figured out all of the main reveals before the conclusion.
You're so good at that every time. And I mean, what, season 4 was just announced, I think, literally today or yesterday.
Yeah, I'm done with Westworld.
Oh, you're
that
cooked?
was it.
You're done?
I'm done. I felt like it ended very well, and I just don't care enough to see what else is going to happen.
Okay.
So
I've heard mixed reports on season 3. Does season 3 stack up with the rest of the series?
I heard it was pretty so because it's more plot driven and the first 2 seasons are more character driven. But I'm over it.
But does it get a Destiny stamp of approval? Should I watch it? Should I add it to the massive list of things that I haven't watched yet but need to?
No, I'm actually really, really happy that you're watching Atlanta, which we'll probably talk about a little bit later. Honestly, I think what kept me watching it is because I kind of felt challenged because the person who originally told me to watch it was like, oh, I bet you won't find out the big 3 reveals.
Of course you did.
So then I was like, bet. And
it's on now.
It's on now. So I found those out. And then I told him, and I was like, in your face.
Mic drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, have you watched Westworld?
He didn't
I did. Yeah. I was in love with season 1. I petered off through season 2 and season 3 a bit. And then season 4, I'm the same. I'm kind of cooked on Westworld. But season 1, I think, was one of the best seasons of television I had ever seen.
I think it was really, really good. Did you figure out everything?
Not even close. Not even close.
Listen, I wanted to rub it in dude's face that I figured everything out, but then shit happened and we weren't able to talk about it. And so I want to talk to people. I want to tell everybody how I figured shit out for the people who've already seen it.
Okay, I'll catch up and we'll talk about spoilers on a future episode. I'll at least rip through the first season.
I'm down. Yeah, just the first season. Fuck all the other seasons. I'm still watching Haunting of Bly Manor.
I've heard good things.
Yeah. Fucked me up.
Is that the one with
Like
Rahul
one of the
Kohli?
reveals. I don't know the names of the
Sorry, go
people.
on. I'll look this
But
up.
you want to know what's
Yes, it
weird?
is.
And I like hope this person never ever watches this. There's a character in it, and he's super creepy. Like he just his smile and his piercing gaze, like he looks like he'd be a serial killer. And I immediately, and this is gonna sound so messed up, so hopefully he doesn't follow us anymore. But it reminded me of Devin, Matt. It reminded me of Devin because like he's handsome, but he looks like a serial killer. And I don't know how to explain that. If you guys know what I'm
Serial killer
talking
vibes.
about,
Yeah.
like yeah,
What's
just I
what's
was
the
just like,
character's name, D?
oh,
I want to look him up. The character's name.
Peter? Peter?
Fucking Peter Quint. Does that sound about right? Oh, this guy
Yes,
looks
yes,
like a
fucking Peter
motherfucker.
Quint. He looks yes. Okay,
This
so
guy looks like
anyways,
Ryan Gosling and like Zac Efron had a baby.
Mm.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a good series. Like there's a bunch of haunting ones, but like I
Yeah.
really like this one. I picked up a game because I got free codes for it called Have a Nice Death.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like the art style is really, really cute. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna play it. I have other games that I have to play for work, and it's so hard because when I have to play something, I don't want to play
Yeah.
it. So
There's that period of
so
like excitement first. We're like, we got codes, time to play it. And if you really like the game, then you keep going, but like you have to. And then it hits a point where you're like, I don't know if I want to play this anymore, but I have to.
I feel so bad for Matt because like sometimes I'm like, dang, I want some codes. I really should get a PS5. And then I really think about it and I'm like,
This game,
I'll probably pay 30 minutes of it and then be like,
nah, I'm good. This art style, this game looks actually really cool, D. Have a Nice Death.
yeah, I
It actually looks sick.
know. I know. I'm going to play it and then like if I really like it, then I'll be like, you should play it. You could come on my Steam account and play it and maybe we could do like a little review or talk about it.
Okay.
Anyways, same for you, Lou.
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, and I think that's been about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I taught my first painting with a twist class. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like those classes that like people go to
And they drink?
and they like do those couple pictures and they drink. Yeah. All right. My first class, I was like a nervous wreck because it was at 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
That is late.
and I was by myself.
Wow.
Yeah, it was late. But those people were so awesome.
Good.
I know they're never going to watch this, but I just want to put these positive vibes out there. Like, they tipped me $100.
Hell yeah.
And I was just like,
Nice.
thank you so much. Yeah. And so they were like, we're going to book again. And we're only booking with you. And I was like,
that's the destiny. That's the destiny vibes,
so.
man. How many people were in the class?
Oh, it wasn't like super big. It was like 12 people.
Okay, still
so
pretty substantial.
It was enough to like what it kind of reminded me of like our kids, you know what I mean? Like we always had like 12 or less or whatever, but like it was a bunch of like adults who were drinking and stuff and drunk. And it was funny. I told a sex joke. They laughed. It was
What was
great.
the sex joke?
Oh my god, okay, let's do this really quick.
Okay,
It's really, really quick.
Okay.
You guys have
me
like
and Lou are
pen
a
and paper?
couple. We came together to your drinking sex class.
Okay, you don't have to be a couple to do this class. It was all women. It was like girls' night. But okay, do you have pen and paper?
Oh no, we actually need props. Hold on.
You need pen and paper. Not props. You're actually going to write something down. Or if you can remember
Okay, I got it.
You can type it up. All right. So the first thing I want you to do, and guys, feel free to play along at home if you're watching.
I'm ready.
Okay, pick your favorite animal.
Do I write it down?
Yeah. Write down your favorite animal.
I did it.
So you can remember it. Okay. Now pick 3 things about that animal that you like.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm almost done. Okay.
All right, now pick a body of water. It could be like a stream, it could be like a bathtub full of water, it could be a waterfall. And with that, do the same thing. Pick 3 reasons why you picked that.
Okay.
All right, and then the next one is pick one article of clothing that like you always like you can't go without. Like just one that you really like, you always kind of go to.
Okay.
Like that. Okay, and then 3 reasons why you picked that.
Okay. You know what this
All
reminds
right.
me of? You remember? Did you ever used to play like MASH as a kid when you would like
Yes.
that's
Yes.
what the vibes I'm getting from this. But go on.
All right. So now here's the part of the game. So basically, let's start with the animal.
Okay.
The 3 things that you put about the animal is how you see yourself.
It's so
We're
true.
gonna reveal what you wrote
It's so true.
afterwards.
Okay.
All right. For clothes, that's how others see you.
Okay.
I did not play this game properly. Go on.
And then water is basically that's your sex life.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Moving on. Lou, how are you
All right,
doing?
so wait, no, Matt. What did you put down for your animal?
Okay, Destiny.
Okay.
I want to see if you can guess my animal, D.
Did you pick a Pokemon?
I did not pick a Pokemon. That's not a fucking animal. It's a Pokemon.
Well, I thought like you would have done something dumb like that. Don't act like that's not something
I
you would do.
never. I am the most serious one on the show.
I'm gonna say dog because you own a
No.
dog.
Lou,
Okay, what?
what do you think I
Oh,
guessed?
Luke.
What animal do you think I picked?
An elephant?
No, I picked a fox.
Mm.
Foxes are my favorite animal, and my 3 reasons: they're fast, I like the color, and they have shifty vibes.
Oh, that is you. That is you. When you said they're fast, I immediately thought about like when we go out to eat and you're finished in 2.5 seconds.
That's true. That's true.
Really fast. Okay, so what did you pick for clothes?
I picked a hat.
Okay, and why?
I like the designs usually. It usually goes with all kinds of clothing. And for the last one, I said fuck hair.
Oh, wow. That just makes you sound like a generic white guy.
I mean...
You know, like you fit in everywhere. Yeah.
Are you surprised?
All right, sex. No. All right. What's your sex life like?
I picked a waterfall because they're flowy, fun, and big. I swear to God, I edited no answers. I edited no answers.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. Oh, shit. Son.
Also, very, very quickly before we go to loose answers, I have to shout out Baron real quick because remember the last episode that we did together, D? We nicknamed myself White Lightning, and now that's all he calls me.
Oh my God, are you
he
serious?
He messaged me on Discord and he's like, "You're now White Lightning to me."
That's great. He did it. He wants us to drink. So like when we do our bonus level. So I'm ready. I'm ready, Baron. I'm so ready. All right.
My
Leo.
answer could not be more on point for how the animal one and how I see myself.
Hold on, wait. Can we guess the animal?
Sure. Try to go for it.
I think when I think of Lou and I think of animals, I think of like a honey badger.
Okay, that's so specific.
Well, I'm not gonna pick like the dog family.
I said an owl.
Ooh, an owl's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, I said owl.
The animal is rabbit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I was in that mammal-esque family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have rabbits, and I love rabbits, so that's why. Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 3 traits I chose are chonky, floofy, and big ears. And all 3 of those things describe me so perfectly.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Game.
Yeah.
This is a great game.
Okay. The clothing.
For clothes.
I picked socks.
Nice.
And I picked socks because they're warm, they're comforting, and they're woolen.
Okay.
All
3 things describe you.
Comforting, definitely.
And definitely
yeah,
woolen.
and the woolen could be like your beard. Yeah, totally.
And then
okay, wow. Okay, let's see what that sex life is about.
I picked Lake Superior.
Nice. Specific. Even the name works.
And I picked it because it's large, wet, and beautiful.
Wow.
9 out of 9, Lou. 9 out of 9.
Okay, that was good.
That was a good exercise.
D, that was a great exercise. Okay, D, let's do one real quick. Okay, I want you to pick your favorite animal.
It's not gonna work because I know now.
I wanted to try.
But on a really random note, and you guys probably don't care about this, but because we just talking about sex, and I feel like all of your adjectives basically described your dicks. There is a picture of Jesse Williams. Do you know who Jesse Williams is?
The cowboy?
No. He played on
I don't know if Jesse Williams is actually a cowboy.
ER or Grey's Anatomy. And
hold on.
Okay, anyways. If you look him up, you'll probably know. He was in the game. He was in the fucking game. Detroit Almost Human.
Detroit Become Human. Yes, I do know who you're talking about now. Him. Yes. Not a cowboy.
There's a picture going around of him like completely naked, and let me tell you, my friend Erica sent it to me. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever woken up to in the morning in my life.
Nice. If you had to describe and like with the body of water,
there was literally water coming down over his body. I don't know where he was or who took that shot, but it was like, if I had to describe him as a body of water, I would say big, fruitful, probably a lot of fish swimming around.
I just picture like a cornucopia with like fruits bundling out.
Fruit of the loom.
Yeah, exactly.
And just big. Just big. I don't know if I said big, but big.
Okay.
Big.
Nice.
Big.
Cool. Well, that was a hell of a journey that we just went on. Thank you, Dee, for that. Lou, what's up? What's new with you? What's going on?
Oh man, how do I follow that up?
Nothing. Let's just end the show now. A nice quick 16-minute episode.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I saw the new Doctor Strange, and
what'd you think?
I give it a thumbs up.
Nice.
I think it's getting somewhat mixed reviews, but I give it a thumbs up. I think it's worth watching. I love Doctor Strange. He's my favorite character in the MCU. I saw the first movie when it came out like 4 times in theaters. Nice. I've never seen another movie 4 times. So I really enjoyed that. Went to medieval times for the first time, which was fun.
So if somebody doesn't know what medieval times is, Lou, give us a lowdown.
Sure. So it's sort of like a big live action role play, a restaurant where you go in and they treat you like you're a noble or a lord or a lady, and you get a crown and you sit down in an arena, and they have animal shows and they do jousting and they have live combat. It's all choreographed, but and they give you food and you got to eat it all with your hands. It was pretty good. The food was not so good. That was the only part of it that kind of sucked. Yeah, they gave you a half a chicken, and the chicken was really dry. But yeah, and you got to eat it. Like getting down a dry chicken is tough.
Right,
it's hard.
Yeah,
not like a body of water.
No, it's not large, wet, and beautiful like Lake Superior.
No.
But it was good. It was good.
I went to one of those before.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't a medieval's time because we're in the South. It's called Dixie Stampede. So it's basically you're watching the South and the North fight.
Oh, wow.
And I was really little when I saw it, and I thought the Southern flag was prettier than the Northern flag. So but we were on the Northern side, but and I'm the only little black girl in my Girl Scout troop. Anyway, so I got it and I brought it home, and my dad's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my god!
And I was like, "It's a flag with the stars in a circle, Dad."
Yeah.
I feel like you often find yourselves in situations where you think something is fine, and only to realize later that it's very much not.
It is. That is. Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. It happens. It happens a lot, and people don't realize that it happens to me a lot.
Some might call it,
but it really does.
Destiny.
Oh,
go on,
end the show. End the show.
I got my pen.
Just dropping mics all over the place today.
Oh gosh.
No. What else? What's that else?
Okay, so I'm still living that iPad life. I'm playing a lot of Hearthstone. I love Hearthstone. I'm playing the Battlegrounds mode, which is fantastic. It's free to play. You pick from a pool of minions with your limited amount of gold, and then you duke it out with other people who have picked their own minions, and then the last one standing wins. And then you have a rating system, and your rating improves. So I've absolutely been loving that. Working on tunes, of course, as always. New track came out today.
Yeah.
Go check it out. It's called It's Been a While, Mad Seedling on Spotify. Apple Music, anywhere you stream music. Um, and yeah, that's really about it. Just a lot of Hearthstone, a lot of music making, and yeah,
So I have two things to add. One of which, the cover art, dude, is just incredible. It is
Yeah.
insanely cool. Like,
totally.
did you do that? Did you have somebody design that?
So this was released through a label called Chill Moon Music, and they have their own designer. It's the designer
Nice.
is at Lo-Fi Venus on
Okay.
Instagram. She's a great designer. She's got a really great style, and her style
Yeah,
sort of
she
comes
does.
through on all of the things that she does. She's made 3 covers so far for tunes that I've released through Chill Moon, and yeah, it looks great. But the one that came out today was especially nice with the astronaut.
Yes.
Really cool stuff.
Beautiful
Yeah.
Yeah.
artwork. And my second point of contention, because if I don't ask this, I know it's not, but it will be stuck in my head for the rest of the evening. When you say minions, you don't mean the little yellow guys from Despicable Me, right? Because I
No.
think that's infinitely more entertaining.
No, that would be entertaining
Thank
for
you.
No.
sure. But no, these are like, Hearthstone Warcraft characters and stuff like that.
Well, they're lost then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so dumb. Oh my god. So Matt, what have you been up
I
to?
have had a week, my friends. I went to Dallas for work. Was there for supposed to be 4 days.
Oh, did you get the photo?
I did get the photo. I did get the photo. I was supposed to
Okay.
meet up with a friend of ours from Korea, but like I was working just like in like 14-hour days, so like I had like no time to myself. But then I was there Monday. We got back. We were supposed to come back mid Thursday, but our flight got canceled because of
Oh.
crew time, because of a bunch of delays and stuff. We were literally like got on the plane and like drove around the tarmac for an hour, and they're like, "Sorry, everyone, like we're now past that legal limit that like there's apparently like a legal limit that pilots and aircraft attendants are allowed to hit,
Yes.
and if they hit that limit they're not allowed to fly, like
Wow.
legally they're not allowed to. And I
Jeez.
mean it's like a 2 and a bit hour flight, so it's not it's like it's even like a super long flight, so we got stuck for an extra like 28 hours. But then we went to barbecue, and we kind of hung out a little bit. There was like 10 of us that got stuck there, which was fun. And the work that I did, with the event, everything went well. So I had my Steam Deck with me, so I played it for like I think like 3 hours tops, because I'd literally get back to my hotel and be like sleep. But I am just finishing, literally like right before the podcast. I beat the last boss of Ghostwire Tokyo, and I'm like in the ending cutscene. I just haven't finished it out yet. That game, along with Dying Light 2, are like the most perfect examples of just like a good, like an okay to good game.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of the games that we've been playing lately have been like really excellent, and these were two back to back that I was kind of like, these are fine. Like
Mhm.
these are fine. Like some people will like this more than me, some people will like this less than me. But Ghostwire, like I love Tokyo. I love the setting. The vibes are like really weird and dark. The story is interesting, but like the combat never really 100% clicks, and like the open world isn't that interesting. Like the side content there is like feels cool at first, and then you realize it's not ultimately that meaningful. Along with it's kind of short. I think I beat it in like 10 to 12 hours, which is like for an
Hmm.
open world game, not that long.
Yeah.
Um, so like my recommendation, like if you're curious at all, if you've looked up trailers and you're interested, it's on sale right now. I would pick it up on sale or wait for it to even dip even more on sale. I picked it up because I was super excited about this game, but like this is definitely like a wait for sale type deal. Um, because yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it at full price given how long it is and how it's not a perfect experience all the way through, even forget the length. So yeah, and then yeah, I've been watching a whole bunch of stuff. I watched The Matrix Resurrections on the plane. That was fine. I was way more into it on the first half than I was on the back half.
Mm.
I watched Dune on the flight, the way that it's intended to be watched on my tiny little cell phone screen, on airport Wi-Fi. That was good. I enjoyed it. It very much feels like I mean, I know that it is a part one, but it very much feels like a part one. Like the
Yeah.
climactic stuff at the end, it kind of ends, and you're kind of like, I kind of want more. Like I'm not in, like I need to see where this is
Like, is
going.
that it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like I'm curious for part two now. I enjoyed it. Also saw Doctor Strange. I really liked it. It's messy,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I do think that the trailers, and especially the TV spots, were really spoilery this time around. And like I was trying to avoid stuff, but like I'd load up a YouTube video and it was one of the fucking YouTube video ads that was a TV spot that I was like, God damn it. I've been avoiding all this for so long, and I got spoiled by trying to watch a completely unrelated YouTube video.
No.
Um,
That's so interesting. I haven't seen anything about Doctor Strange.
the algorithm is working, I'm sure. Um,
Oh yeah, no, I get lots of like other stuff,
yeah,
but nothing about Doctor Strange.
yeah. So yeah, I thought I really liked it. My partner Senna, like this movie cemented Scarlet Witch as like her favorite Marvel character, which like I just thought Elizabeth Olsen was just ridiculously amazing throughout this entire movie.
Yeah.
She was like absolutely crushed it. Yeah, like I said, it's a little messy and like it's like 2 hours and like 6 minutes. It's a little short. I wish it was actually this was one of the times that I wish the movie was a little bit longer just to give some of
Hmm.
those parts a little bit more room to breathe.
You thought 2 hours and 6 minutes was short for a movie?
Yeah, I guess the last few
You know the average time of movies is not 2 hours though, right? It's shorter than that.
is it? I thought 2 hours was kind of like the
Yeah.
norm.
Mm-mm.
I think
It's a little bit
like an hour
shorter.
45 is probably pretty typical, but
Yeah.
MCU movies tend to run a little bit longer. I mean, Endgame.
How long was Black Panther? It definitely wasn't 2
Let me
hours.
double check. Black Panther was 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I
So
lied.
apparently in 2021, the average is 131 minutes for a movie, which is 2 hours
Oh,
and 10
so it went
minutes.
up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, especially because like the last few Marvel movies between like Spider-Man, Endgame, and I think even Shang-Chi. Hold on, let me just double check my facts here. Runtime. We're like more like yeah. So Shang-Chi was 212. Like Spider-Man was like 2.5, right? So I think I just got a little
Mm.
bit more used to the longer runtime. So seeing 2 hours is kind of like it's
Mm.
a bit short. And I've been flying through Atlanta. I'm like at the end of season 2. I'm on like the last episode of season 2. What a fucking ride. This show like did not click with me when it initially came out, and now it has hard. Fucking
I wonder what changed for you because the show obviously didn't
no,
change.
I think it was just a time and place things. There's some shows like I think like, even
Mm.
like stuff like The Office and Modern Family. I tried to get into at first, couldn't do it, and came back a couple years later and ended up really enjoying it. So I
Mm.
think it was just a time and place kind of thing. I may have just been more in the mood for something like this now. Fucking Lakeith's character is my favorite.
He's my favorite
He's
character.
so funny. He's so fucking funny. And yeah, some of the episodes, like I was messaging D today about like the Montague episode where there's like they have like commercials and stuff. It's like a whole talk show thing. Had me like I was dying watching it. And then Darren was messaging me being like, get ready for the piano episode. And I watched the piano episode, and what the fuck was that? That
It
was
was just a one-off.
that was so fucking strange. It was such a weird episode, but it was a lot of fun. Also very tense. So I'm excited to catch up because I think we're in season 3 now. If correct me if I'm wrong, D.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm excited to catch up and be up to date. But yeah, so I haven't had as much time to game in the last little bit, but I've been spending a bunch of time watching stuff. So yeah, that's been me. But friends, as we know, it's there was a holiday had just passed over this weekend known as Mother's Day, where we celebrate mothers.
Mi madre.
We celebrate mothers of all shapes, forms, and sizes, kinds, all over. So what we thought would be fun to do was to talk about some of our favorite video game moms. Some moms that maybe you'd like to friend. Over time and space.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. I can't think of any other acronym that works for that series of 4 letters.
I just feel like we shouldn't even use that acronym.
I don't understand.
Because we know what people are gonna think.
What are people going to think, Destiny?
Moms I like to fuck. Fuck.
I've never heard of that
Can't
term in
use
my
this
life.
as an advertisement
Yeah.
now.
I'm just gonna name the episode MILFs. No more content.
Yeah, do it.
You should.
I can see nothing going wrong with that. I'm sure we're gonna fly right through the YouTube ad stuff without much of a worry. So yeah, let's talk, gang. So let's talk about some of our favorite video game moms. D, I'm gonna start with you. I have a couple
Okay.
prepared. So like
Me too.
So let's do some talking about some of our favorite video games moms. First off, I want to say though, there is not as many video game moms as I thought there were.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like coming
Mhm.
together with
Yeah.
this list, like I just we don't see a lot of parents in video games as a whole. Unless specifically, I feel like there's a lack of mothers. So let's get some more mothers in games.
This is why I said we should like look at other mediums because I already knew there weren't going to be a ton of moms in video games, but
can-
I picked a few. But first, I want to shout out to because I forgot she was even in the original Final Fantasy VII game, and I definitely shared the article on our Twitter. But we got to look at Cloud's mom.
Yeah.
Claudia.
Her name is Claudia. Cloud and Claudia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her name. Okay. And I thought it was really dope. There have been some mixed reviews on her look, but I think she looks like Cloud. I think Cloud looks like her, but like without a ton of makeup. I don't know. I think she's pretty, but then I was like, I could also see that being Cloud's drag look, you know, like when he has to dress up as a woman. So it's like they didn't really like deviate too much from it. Right. But if you guys want to go check it out, Strong Jeans, you can check the article out. We posted it on Twitter. But for my first mom that I thought was like really sweet is the mom from Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Because you don't see her, but she's constantly like writing you and sending you little stuff and letting you know that like you're on her mind. And it just reminds me of like, because at our age, a lot of us aren't living at home, you know what I'm saying? And like, then we go off to college and like, it's just a really sweet thing. And it's never negative. The mom's just always sending something really nice. So I thought that was really great. I think she's like number 1. And then I think Toriel from Undertale is my number 2. Even though I think her baking skills are not that great with the flavors. But other than that, she's really sweet.
I have to say, I love that you started with like the Animal Crossing mom, just because for like a character, like you said, that you never actually see or interact with, for one that leaves such like a lasting impression through the positivity and the shit that she sends you, even though sometimes you open it and you're like, the fuck is this? Good try, mom. Like, it's just very sweet.
My other one, she's a mom, but like not a mom, but the grandmother from Lost Words.
Good call. That's a motherly figure.
She is a motherly figure. I think that just the relationship between her and her granddaughter is absolutely amazing. And it's kind of like what I'd want in a grandmother. If you guys haven't checked out that game, please check it out. We also will be talking about it for our Mental Health Awareness Month. And Matt evidently talked about the game. Didn't tell anybody he was going to be talking about the game. You know? You didn't?
For what?
Oh my god, do you not remember? Like it just went up. The episode just went up. You were talking about Lost Words.
I recorded that like over a month ago.
Wow,
I completely forgot. Yeah, I completely forgot I did that. I completely forgot that happened. Yes, please go check that out with our friends DJ Storm and Get It.
Check it out.
I completely forgot I did that. You were like, you talked about it. I was like, what did I talk about? Well, I recorded like more than a month ago. It completely left my headspace. Yes, go check that out. That game is wonderful and that show is wonderful.
So yeah, check that out and also check out our review for it and stay tuned because we're going to have the developers on to talk more about the game. So that's incredible. Kind of like rounds out everything. And then I think the last mom I picked, who I think is a good mom, but at the same, like her love for her child kind of just screwed things up, is Freya from God of War.
Yeah, that was on my list too.
Yeah.
Like just her intense, like, I don't want anything to happen to my son. And therefore she never really like, he grew up kind of like with this kind of attitude that he could do no wrong. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he is like the ultimate mama's boy.
That's like the overbearing helicopter parent to like the worst degree.
Yes. Yeah. So like, I think to be fair, I think she was trying to do her best to be a good mother. It just did not work out.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I feel like once you start getting like gods and like myth involved, like you're almost like it's impossible to be a good parent. You know what I mean? I feel like none of those stories about anybody's parents ever ends well.
Right. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, like what was the giant's name? The mother to Atreus? Atreus? How do you say his name again? Atreus. Do we ever find out her name? I feel like we know her name.
I feel like we know her name. Hold on.
Anyway, she seemed like a really good mom. She just died early. And and then you kind of find out how she set up never mind. Spoilers. If you haven't played the game, play the game. She's a good mom, but that's another mom you don't see, but you see her impact
Yeah.
So that's my list.
Nice. Those are some solid moms. Let's do a bit of a mom battle.
Some solid
D, out of your
moms.
list, who's your favorite mom?
I think my first one, the mom from Animal
Okay.
Crossing.
Mom, Animal
Love
Crossing.
love from afar.
Love from afar. All right, Lou, what about you? What are some of the mommies you picked?
Okay. I was worried we were all going to have the same moms, but I didn't have any of those moms on my list, so I'm happy about that.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, I'll pick 3 from my list.
Okay.
First one we're going to go with. Also, one other thing. Only 2 of the moms on my list are protagonists in their game. All the other moms are just sort of like side characters and maybe not even playable characters. Anyway. Okay, first mom is the character known as Nora from Fallout 4. So if you pick the female character in Fallout 4, or rather if you pick the male character, he refers to the female character as Nora. So her name is Nora. And you can play as a female protagonist, so you get to play as Nora essentially. And she's a mom that has implications in the story. I think everyone's played Fallout 4 by this point. I don't think we're going to be spoiling anything, but when she finds out that her son is the leader of the Institute, I believe it's called. It's been a little while, but so Nora for sure, and she's a playable. She's the protagonist, and badass wasteland wandering weapons.
That's actually a really good pick.
Yeah, that is
because I didn't even think about her, because every time I've seen somebody play that game, they've picked the male character and he's looking for his son.
Yeah.
But ooh, that was a good one.
Totally, yeah. So Nora from Fallout 4. I'm gonna my next pick is Nyx from Hades. Hades is one of my favorite games of the last few years.
So good.
And Nyx is the queen of the night, the god of night, I believe, something to that effect. And that game is all about moms. Nyx is a big Nyx is like one of the only friendly characters in the underworld for Zagreus. And then, obviously as you play through and if you beat Hades, you get little story bits with his biological mom. Nyx is sort of his adopted, the woman who raised him. And she's by his bedroom and always sort of there offering support, offering some kind words. And so Nyx, really cool character, and the art in that game is spectacular.
Yes.
Love Supergiant games.
Is so hot in that game.
Everyone is very hot.
So hot.
Totally. Even you don't have to be Aphrodite in that game. You're still hot. Yeah. Totally.
Isn't that the way God should be, though?
Yeah.
Like, they should be the epitome of perfection if you're going to be a god.
Yeah, totally.
Gilfs. Gods I'd like to friend.
You're so dumb.
I see nothing wrong with this. Go on.
Okay. This is hard to pick a third one. I'm going to say Ana Amari from Overwatch.
Right.
She is the mother of one of the other characters. God, her daughter's name is escaping me right now, but her daughter is the one who shoots the rocket launcher, and Ana Amari has the rifle and she shoots darts. One of the harder characters to play in the game for sure, requires a lot of precision and big mom energy from that character for sure.
Farah.
That's right. That's her daughter. Yeah. So Ana, I believe, was the first new character added. I could be wrong about that, but I believe she was the first.
She was one of the first, at least.
Totally, yeah. Back in I think late 2015 or early 2016, she was one of the first. That was
a long time.
Yeah, ago. Totally. Great character though, and I'll rattle off a couple of honorable mentions.
Bonus moms.
Cooking Mama from the Cooking Mama series. Oh, you had that on your list.
Sorry. Cooking Mama. No, it's all good. Yes, Cooking Mama is a goat.
And then Mother Penguin from Super Mario 64.
I always tossed her kids right off the cliff.
Yeah. She's got that slide you get to go down. So those are my moms. There you go.
Nice. That's a good list. So Lou, out of the moms you've listed, who's the top mom?
Oh, geez. I'm going to say Nyx. Nyx is my top mom. Yeah.
Okay, Nyx from Hades.
Words of encouragement.
Nice. Okay, cool. We got some solid moms. And I love that you brought up Ana, because I can't think of literally any other game that has both playable mother and daughter, especially in
Yeah,
like a, like a multiplayer FPS. So it's
totally.
cool that they kind of work that relationship into it. Um, as for myself, I have I have some moms that have not been mentioned. The mom from Pokemon,
Yep.
regardless of which Pokemon one you want to choose, but like you always start off the game with mom. And she's like, get your ass out of bed. It's time to go. It's time to go do some stuff. And like, she's always there. You can always go back to her over the course of the game. Some of the games you can send her money, which you like, she saves up for you so you can go back and get. Some of the games she'll heal your Pokemon for you, but she's just always there, regardless of which Pokemon, adventure you're starting off. Almost, almost everyone has, mom right there alongside you at the beginning of the game to kind of, help you get your bearings and help be there as a constant, piece of support as the game goes on. So mom from Pokemon. Um, the next one,
Mom from
I said what
Pokemon.
I said. I'm also going to throw in, and this is like spoilers for Uncharted, spoilers for the ending of Uncharted 4. One more time, I'll say spoilers for the ending of Uncharted 4.
Spoilers.
Uh,
Spoilers.
Elena from Uncharted, as you get to meet, her and Nate's daughter at the end of the game.
Oh my God, Matt! I haven't even gotten that far
That's
yet.
why I said spoiler. That's why I said spoiler. Yeah, it's just like she's one of my favorite Uncharted characters all the way through, and like just seeing how her character growth and how we've seen her through Uncharted 1 through 4. Like I have no doubt in my mind she'd be like a really cool mom. She'd be one of those moms that would like, she'd take you on adventures and you'd have a good time hanging out with mom. So Elena from Uncharted. And like the third mom that I'll toss on the list, Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy.
Yep.
She's like the adoptive mother of the Lumas, right? She takes care of all those little fellas.
Her story is so sad though.
I know.
Right? Because like she misses her mom and then she has to come to the realization that, spoiler, her mom is dead.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's a really cool character. She's my go-to in any Mario sports game, because she's got that mom energy, so she's gonna kick all the butts. So Rosalina is another one that I just think, special shout out, especially because like we don't see a lot of familial relationships in Nintendo as a whole. It's usually like the singular character going to do the thing. So it's nice to have a bit of representation, especially in like an adoptive sense. So that's awesome. And a couple of quick, bonus moms I'll toss out. I'll toss out Lan's mom. Her name is Haruka Hikari from Mega Man Battle Network. Again, just like, holding down the fort. You help her, when the oven's on fire, and she's there with you throughout every single game. Especially with, dad being the busy scientist who's never at home, and, she's always there to be there for you and to help raise you. And Kangaskhan, talking about Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's one of the moms that'll, bash her face in if you get close to a little kid. Kangaskhan's a badass. So yeah, I think those are the top moms, from my list, some of my favorite video game moms. As to who would be like,
I'm really excited that we had so many different moms, even though we complained at the beginning about not having
and you know what?
enough variety.
Like I had Turiel from Undertale and Elena and what's it called? Freya from God of War and Cookie Mama, but like across that, I was expecting way more like crossover between our lists.
Totally.
Yeah, I was too.
So you nailed it.
You know what other mom was really good?
What other mom was really good?
The mom from oh my God, why can't I think of the? We just played the game and she could call her mom for advice when you're stuck in the game. Hikari.
Yeah. That is a great call. Yeah, that was a great mom.
Yeah, the mom, and that's really cool. I don't know if you guys played it. It's not really a spoiler, but it kind of is. But if you ever get stuck, there are random phone booths around, and you can call, and your mom always picks up the phone and tries to help you figure out like where you're stuck at in the game. And then the dad gets on the phone, and he's hilarious. But it's super cute.
It's a great relationship across the board. I'm trying to see if I'm just going through some lists here to see if there was any other noteworthy moms that we may have missed. And I think one of the ones, Joyce Price from Life is Strange. I haven't played Life is Strange, so I can't speak on Joyce as a character, but
Joyce was she was a good mom.
We've seen her. I've seen her on a couple lists. She was a good mom. Yeah.
She was a good mom. But there was like always kind of like some weird energy because she got remarried.
Okay.
In the game.
Fair.
So
we got Chrono's mom from Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I think she's just there at the beginning.
I mean, like I feel like she's just at the beginning. Yeah,
right?
She's not like really like there.
Yeah.
But
Eva from Metal Gear is a mom that's in a video game. So okay, so in terms of mine, so just a recap here. What?
I just thought of
Who?
one. She wasn't actually his mom, but the mom in uh Death Stranded, Death Stranding. Do you know she
Oh,
acts as his mom?
yeah, Mama.
Because she ends up adopting the
Yeah,
baby,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That turns out to be, yeah.
yeah. That game, man. What a fucking
Talk about some family
talk
dynamic
about some
bullshit
family
going on.
dynamic bullshit for real. So D picked mom from Animal Crossing as her favorite mom. Lou picked Nyx from Hades. My favorite mom out of the moms I picked, I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon.
Yeah,
Just
classic.
because
All of our moms are like very encouraging and
hmm
loving. Like, I don't know if there's so much like fun. I feel like none of the moms we picked are like fun moms, but they're those moms that like want to be there for you, support
Yeah,
you, and like, just always kind of like that bright spot in your
I
day.
feel like the biggest thing about the three moms we chose is that, like you mentioned, like they're a constant, right? Like you can go back to them at like pretty much any point in the game. And sure, I
yeah,
mean, with Animal Crossing, she kind of reaches out to you, both like Nyx and the Pokemon. You can go to either one of them whenever you want to kind of have a quick chit chat and to check in. But all very loving and supporting, mothers and mother figures in games. Um, yeah, that's our list of moms. Any moms.
Yeah, I don't think anyone beat out anybody else's
That's
mom.
what
I
I
think
mean. I wanted to like
pretty
make them
good.
fight at the end, but like I don't know if we could like pick a singular
I think
mom
they're
out of the
all
three of
pretty
these.
great.
Yeah.
Let's do a bonus round, okay? So a bonus round, and you only get to pick one mom.
Okay.
Pick a mom from your favorite animated series. I know that's hard.
That's tough.
there's there's so many moms. There's so many moms.
I'm gonna pick hold on, I'm just double checking her name. Yeah, Otose from Gintama. Because like she's not the direct mother of anyone, but like she basically is the mother figure for that entire cast. She takes care of them all. She's a badass. She's gotten into like plenty of like ridiculous fight scenes and stuff. Like she's such a cool character. Like if like you'll catch her outside smoking or drinking all the time, but like she's always on their asses for like rent or whatever else that they owe her, but she's always there for them. And she's kind of like that tough love mom that like busts their ass, but at the same time it always rides for them. So yeah, she's a great mom. She's a great mom figure. Lou, do you have one ready to go?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Marge Simpson.
Nice,
Oh, I was thinking about her too,
Yeah,
nice.
but I picked somebody else.
yeah.
I do love
Marge
Marge.
is the rock of the Simpson family. She's the
Oh
down to
yeah.
earth character, right? She's the every person sort of in that role.
Oh,
And
honey.
as the yeah, and as the Marge meme goes, I just think she's neat.
Yeah, I love Marge. I love
I
her.
never watched enough of The
Okay, so
Simpsons.
mine really?
Yeah, my parents didn't let me
My
watch it when I was
goodness.
young. They're like, "This show is not
Mm,
for you. You're 12 years old. You can't watch The Simpsons."
They say that, but The Simpsons was so tame compared to some of the stuff that's on TV
I'm
yeah.
now.
sure.
Um,
What about you, D?
so I have kind of like I know I said only pick one, but I kind of have a I kind of have a triple threat.
Okay.
So I think Garnet,
Yes.
Amethyst, and Pearl
Yes.
are really awesome mom figures from the animated series Steven
Yeah, because
Universe.
his real mom sucks.
Yeah, his real mom. It's yeah, rose quartz.
Mm.
Get the fuck out of here. That one, and then also one that popped in my head was Johanna from Hilda, and I don't know if you guys have seen that Netflix series on. Oh my god, it's so amazing! It's so
I've seen it like
cute.
pop up,
It's
but I
on
haven't actually
Netflix.
watched it.
That's a mom that really cares and is like adventurous and is like she's a single mother in the show.
Okay.
So it's really cute. So there are actually a lot of TV shows now with single mothers. Like Clarence had a single mom who had a boyfriend. So there are a lot of like I feel like we're moving towards like not just the split families, but like really strong female characters being mothers in shows, and that's really
Hell
cool.
yeah. That's awesome. We also have to shout out Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
Oh
What
yeah,
a mom.
Oh,
What a mom.
fucking love.
What a
love it.
mom.
Here's some snacks.
Yeah.
Though her relationship with what's his name? Oh god,
Gene.
what is the son's name? I cannot stand Gene as a
I love
character. I
Gene. Gene
cannot
is my
I
favorite.
cannot Oh my god, no. Lisa and
Louise.
I can't
Louise
even.
and Tina.
Louise. I don't know why I said Lisa because I
The
was thinking of
Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Louise and Tina are my favorite characters.
Jean's the best.
Because butts.
Because butts. But
Butts.
I also think we have to shout out the mom from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
But also not, because she's like the catalyst for why everything in that show happens.
Yeah. But think about it this way. Her boys loved her so
Fair.
much that they tried to bring her
Yeah.
back
Fair.
from the dead,
With
right?
horrible dark magic. That changed everything.
Oh yeah,
forever.
horrible dark magic. Yeah.
Lou, any extra moms that you want to toss out before we wrap up here?
Clementine from The Walking Dead. In the later game, she sort of takes a child under her wing and becomes its mother. Great character arc for Clementine. Great game series as well. I love Telltale games. Really looking forward to The Wolf Among Us 2, and I hope it comes out.
I know.
Really hope it comes out. But yeah, Clementine.
Clementine's a great one.
That's a really
I
good
really
idea.
wish that I could play The Walking Dead. I've played the first 4 episodes. I think I played the first one like 3 times or 4 times. The second one like another 3 or 4 times. And then there was a game-breaking bug that they never addressed, where like if you save in the 3rd slot, once you hit episode 4, it erases everything.
Oh,
and at that point, I was like, nope,
good.
no, not doing this anymore. But yeah, that's a great call out. I'm glad that put the spotlight on our little Clementine.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to talk about some of our favorite video game moms, honoring the Mother's Day, and if
the bodies of water.
The bodies of water. Exactly.
Great.
That was a fun ride. That was a great episode, everyone. If we missed any moms, are there any moms that we didn't talk about that you think should be shouted out?
Put them down below.
Let us know in the comments below. Or just let us know. We love talking about moms. It's one of our favorite things. That brings us to the end of this week's episode. Dee, before we go, if people want to see more of you, where could they do so?
Guys, if you want to see more of me, you can always just pop a squat here on YouTube. All my stuff is listed down below. Go over to Twitter. I'm on Twitter at DMBC32. I'm on Instagram as Liquor Store Diva, and I'm on TikTok as Liquor Store Diva. So yeah, I'm on Facebook, just being random and shit. So
just pop a squat.
Yeah, just pop a squat.
Pop a squat. Lou, what about yourself? New music is imminent. Tell us more.
New music is imminent. New track today called It's Been a While. More tracks coming later. 2 more tracks later this month. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube at Mad Seedling. New videos every week.
Hell yeah.
Go support our boy.
We got some live shows coming up, right?
Got some live shows coming up. That's right. In the Niagara region here. Got some gigs coming up. Yep.
So if anyone wants to learn more, I'm assuming it's on the website. Is there a website?
Yeah, madseedling.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the dates are there. Stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go do that there.
All the info is there.
There we go. We got to the end of that one. And as for myself, you can find me over on Twitter at burnout_Matt. You can catch me doing the PlayStation Drive every week over on Carpool Gaming, where we talk all things PlayStation.
We're also going to be starting bonus level.
Oh, yeah.
You can find us over that.
Yeah.
At Level 1 Gaming.
Yes, make sure you come hang out with us and the wonderful folks at Level 1 Gaming as well. Bonus Level will be finding its a new home there very, very soon. And no.
That was like a ghost.
My Digimon. Sorry, Digimon. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the episode. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Tell all your friends. We appreciate the support very, very much. Hit us with those 5 stars on your preferred podcast network of choice to help us grow. We appreciate it all. And usually when we remember, like once a year, we'll go back and read through those. So maybe that'll happen soon. Maybe it won't. We'll see if we remember.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. As I like to call them MILFs, moms I'd like to friend.